YouTube, Joseph Crickmore here, and we are back finally with more Reborn as a vending machine. Yeah, apologies for this taking as long as it did. Originally, Vending Machine was supposed to coincide with its Season 2 release, and that didn't end up happening because of circumstances, and I had to keep pushing it back. Yes, I know, plenty of other things happened in the meantime, especially for the channel. And we got some long-form videos that those take a lot of time, and I am a one-man band, one-man channel. You see all those previous videos that took a long time? Yeah, the other guys I give credit to, but behind the scenes, it's just me. Because those guys don't help with the creation of those kinds of videos. They come in, they do their thing, and then I have to pick up the slack. Big whoop. So we're finally back. As you can tell, there's a calendar. Yes, I brought back the calendar. And the next episode of Vending Machine. Episode 5. Whew! If I remember correctly, we left off with Boxxo being abducted by crooks that, you know, we technically saw one of them before. If I remember correctly, and they're trying to, like, exploit Boxxo, whatever, woo. And they kidnapped Hulemy's friend, so that's how they meet, actually. It's not even Hulemy that, like, introduces Boxxo. It's... Oh, no, wait, no. Lammis and Hulemy. Okay. I'm getting names mixed up in my head. The point is, Boxxo met her friend before she had the chance to introduce Boxxo. And then they managed to survive their capture, and then the cavalry came in literally to help us. It was amazing. But we're going to pick up from there, and I don't remember actually where we're going. I think it's just another slow-paced episode. I mean, Vending Machine, most of the time, is supposed to be slice of life, except for those moments that it's not, which is very surprising to me. But, if I remember correctly how I used to do this, next time you see me will be that post-episode discussion. And... cut. Alrighty, post-episode discussion time. And, well, as someone who recently finished watching Lord of Mysteries in their spare time, their free time, and don't worry about the state of it on the channel, it will come back eventually, and it will be done by me with the boss with the rewatch hat, because it'll be my second time through it at that point. But as someone who just finished Lord of Mysteries, to be able to go back into Vending Machine and just have a blast was kind of fun. Like, that's the vibe of the show 95% of the time. It's fun. The episode started with actually a very sad flashback. Well, it was a dream Lammis had, but she was remembering the past. And then Hulemy gave us the story of Lammis and her and what happened to their village. And, yeah, that's kind of sad, but it also reaffirmed Lammis and Boxxo's partnership, friendship. Then what happens? We get... roped into a magic item showcase / competition, whatever, with the girl Hiyori, Sawari, I think, and another girl that she has a rivalry with, a grudge, Hanashi. By the end of the event, people forgot Boxxo was even there, because the situation of an artificially planted soul into a body of a magic item is dangerous and illegal. The only reason Boxxo is exempt from that is because he wasn't made by anyone. If we want to start speculating and getting into theory territory, I'm speculating that the one that made Boxxo is the god that put his soul in a vending machine. But enough about that. The soul of the guy that was put into that item, that puppet, it sounded familiar. Am I right to say that that was Chris Guerrero? It sounded a lot like his Ain's voice. But if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. It did sound like him. But I kind of was expecting more of that storyline. It just ends and Boxxo is like, did everybody forget about me? Then the rest of the episode was the hilarious first part of the saga of tiny food stalls versus a chain restaurant. The food wars of the stratum. And Boxxo helping. Now, yes, that storyline also kind of ends abruptly, but that one's for good reason. There's another part to it in the future. It might be one of those ongoing feuds. And I am here for it. And to be fair to the chain restaurant, they were barging in on our turf. They got too greedy for their own good. This episode at least made Saori less annoying and actually kind of sympathetic. There's, like, everybody's gone through that point in their life at some point or another where they've met a person who just annoys them in their field, and it's like, I just want to one-up you. Even if it's not work-related and it's just like a friendly rivalry. People have eventually reached that point, and if you haven't already, I am grateful for you that you don't have that experience. But regardless, it's great to be back in the world of Vending Machine, and we have a proposal from the Menagerie of Fools to go on a campaign. That might be where we're going next time. So, until then, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Make sure you join the Patreon. Check out all the other stuff that's over there. You will want to be notified when we go live on Patreon. There's no other way I can advertise that. Just make sure you get that. And speaking of being notified, keep your notifications on, because as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.